And so that is the syllabus, and this is the textbook. Here's what it looks like. Again, it's a very good book, and I don't think it's very expensive. You're going to get good stuff from it. Now we're going to take a step back and talk about marketing principles, so we can see how media lays into the marketing plan. How do media and advertising fit into an overall marketing plan? So first of all marketing is about getting people to do things, to think things and to do things. And any effective marketing actually moves a person, prospect, or a customer down what's called the purchase funnel. This is the purchase funnel, and those of you who've had me before know this is really at the center of much of what I teach. Anything you're doing in marketing is designed to move someone along this funnel. All right, so I like to use the anagram or whatever it is, a cappella, to help you remember purchase funnel. Okay, A for awareness, C for consideration, P for preference, P for purchase, L for loyalty, A for advocacy. And I'm sure you know a cappella is a certain kind of singing that's been featured in a lot of films lately. A cappella will help you remember the purchase funnel. But what do we mean? What is the purchase funnel? So if you're launching a new product with no customers, let's just say you're doing that. Let's say you've got a movie you're doing the marketing for. Well, at the beginning, really, probably no one has very much heard about your movie. There may have been some publicity and some information about the casting and things that has kind of gone out into the public domain. And maybe you're leaking a little footage or something like that to start with. Basically, everyone out there is a new customer. They don't know anything about your movie before you start all this. So your first job is to raise awareness of this film. What's the title of it? Who's in it? What's it about? Who directed it? All those important things. To interest people, raise their interest so that they will consider going to your movie when it comes out for their entertainment. So first they're aware of kind of what it is and what it does and why it's good. And then they are moving along now that they're thinking about it. They're seeing more advertising and more messaging. And they're getting more information about it. Now they're kind of considering whether they think it sounds good or not. Then the third part of the purchase funnel is they are increasingly preferring your film to other entertainment possibilities. And then they purchase a ticket. They go to the theater and purchase a ticket, or they go to a website like Fandango and purchase a ticket. And they then experience the product or the film. And if they like it, you've got someone who's loyal, and maybe they'll go back and see the movie again. It has happened with many films. Or maybe they'll be loyal to the director, or the actors, or the writers, and they'll look for further films from those sources. But they'll have a sense of loyalty. And then advocacy is when they tell their friends, and they post things in social media. And it's when word of mouth builds that this is really a good film. And then, of course, reviews come out. And hopefully reviews are positive, and that's when you get something called buzz, where whatever you've launched is likely to be very, very successful. So that is a purchase funnel. Now, where does advertising fit in to the purchase funnel? And the answer is advertising is for new customers. Now, you can also market to current customers, right? So if you had visited the film's website, or you had bought some paraphernalia about the film from the website, or film isn't really a good example of actually building a loyalty program because they tend to come and go. You consume them only once. But think about any company you have a relationship with where you bought a number of things. For Amazon, you're in their database, and you're very cheap to market to, because if I have your email address, I can send you emails for a fraction of a penny and send you offers. And if you think about your experience with companies that you do business with, like Amazon and Sephora and others, you may have opted in to get emails, and you may be getting them once a week or once a day. And the emails tend to be offers of some kind of new merchandise or something new that they think you'll be interested in. There may be an offer associated with it, like a certain cents off if you act now, or whatever, a loyalty program. So when I'm working on my marketing plan, there are two kinds of customers, two basic buckets of customers. One is current customers, and the other is new customers. Current customers, they've already bought, they have a preference. I want to move them through the purchase funnel to be more loyal and to be advocates, and I use loyalty programs and things like that for that. New customers, as we said before, advertising works up here. It's to create awareness among people who aren't aware of your product and service. It's to move them from awareness to consideration to preference and purchase. And by the way, a key component in the purchase funnel is often to use an offer to get someone from preferring to purchasing. This is where you get a price reduction. If you buy now, you get a money-back guarantee. These are all offers designed to reduce the perception of risk in trying a new product, particularly if you're buying it online. So where does advertising fit in the marketing plan? Where do media fit in the marketing plan? Media are expensive. Advertising is the most expensive part of your marketing plan. It's to get new customers. And this here little thing here about MVCs, those of you who had direct marketing know what this is. This is the most valuable customer. And I'm just going to make a note. We're not going to do much else with this, I don't think, this term. But it's important for you to note that smart companies who have existing business will analyze their database and their transactions and see who are their most profitable customers, their most loyal customers, and they'll discover what demographic, psychographic, etc. characteristics these people have. They tend to be older or younger, fitness-centered, what type of magazines they read. And the better they understand these most valuable customers, the better off they'll be, because the job of the advertising is to find more people like that. You want to get more best customers, so that really becomes your new customer target. And the media you choose will be the media that will reach those people. Okay. Now other than the purchase funnel, another key component of marketing is copy strategy. So when you sit down to write an ad, what do you put in it? Well, you have already thought about some key components so that you have requirements for what needs to be in the advertising for it to be effective. Okay? So you can look at it as a foundation or as an architect's plan, but these are the components that a copy strategy has. This is what I learned when I worked on P&G, which is Procter & Gamble business. I started my career on the agency side, working on Procter & Gamble. They make Tide and Crest and Pampers and Oil of Olay and lots of products. They're generally regarded as one of the smartest, if not the smartest, marketers in the world. Everything they do is structured and logical and defended with numbers and as scientific as possible. They test and test before they do things. And they're very smart, and they're big believers in copy strategies. Once a copy strategy is written for a product, it's very unlikely it will ever change for years and years. Okay, it's a solid foundation. So, first thing in the copy strategy is who's the target, who are we trying to reach, who is our most valuable customer, what do we know about them demographically, psychographically. Second is benefit. What is this product or service supposed to deliver? What's it going to do to make my life better? Is it going to give me clean clothes or a delicious dessert, or what is the benefit? Third thing is the support. So how do we, in our advertising, can we prove or demonstrate that this product actually works? So with Tide, I do a picture of the stain, and then I do a side-by-side picture of the garment after it's been washed with Tide. That's support that the detergent delivers clean clothes, which is the ultimate benefit. Next, what is the brand character? Okay, so what is the image that the brand is trying to project? So this is less rational. Support and benefit are very rational things. This one is more emotional. So if this product were or service were a person, who would that person be? I mean, think about brand image for a minute in terms of Apple and its products, and think of it in terms of Netflix. Think of some of the car companies, Jaguar, which is a pretty upscale car. So brands have brand character statements. Companies carefully write adjectives. Is it leadership? Is it warm, family, traditional? Is it cutting edge, simple? How would you describe Apple's brand character, for example? What adjectives would you come up with? Or if Apple were to be a person, an actor, say, what actor would you cast in an Apple commercial? Okay, so that's brand character. It's a little elusive, a little hard to put your arms around sometimes, but the best brand character statements are such that they're very specific. The adjectives are specific. And a writer who doesn't know the brand could sit down and read it and know what sort of character to capture and project. Now, not all ads have offers. Only what we call direct ads have offers. Ads that are trying to aggressively get somebody to do something. So branding ads will not have offers. Any ad with an offer in it is by definition a direct marketing ad. So these are the components of the strategy. Target, benefit, support, and character should be in every ad. And offer is only in direct ads. And once again, I have an acronym here to help you remember the copy strategy. And the acronym is Tabasco. Target, T for target, B for benefit, S for support, C for brand character, and O for offer. And so now that we've got this idea of Tabasco, even though this is a media class, I do think it's important for you to understand how advertising works. So here's Tide that we talked about. It's a P&G product. And this is a banner and or a print ad. This is Tide Pods. And who is the target for Tide? Now, part of this is given away by whatever media it appeared in, which I don't know, to tell you the truth. What's the benefit? Clean clothes. What's the support? There's some support in the fine print down here. What's the character? Think to yourself what it is. And I'm just going to stop this right here. We're going to keep going on this lecture in another little segment.